Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jakey Seth, and I'm going to battle Royale with She-Hulk. And I'm going to stop talking like that, because that's pretty insane. She-Hulk, a.k.a. Jennifer Walters. I think after this match, I'm going to move on back to Silver Surfer. And then hopefully I'll unlock Groot very soon. Although I would like to get a good match in with Red She-Hulk. So maybe I will hang on Jennifer Walters for a little bit here. If you guys have noticed my gameplay, I usually lean towards the male characters instead of the female characters. Why, you ask? Because I'm a dude. But there are some really cool female skins in Fortnite. Like Sidewinder, She-Hulk, Jules the Engineer, of course. And I could go on, but I won't. Alright, what are we going to do here? We have a Groot challenge. Very exciting. We're starting to unlock some of Groot's stuff here. Moving up the chain of the Battle Pass. That's a beautiful sunset. Or sunrise, I can't tell which is which. There's Ant-Man to the right. I wonder if Ant-Man will be available in the item shop. Have you guys noticed that former Battle Pass skins from earlier seasons reoccur in the item shop, but ones from later seasons do not? I just noticed that. A friend and myself have been keeping an eye out for Blackheart to come back. As I do have Blackheart on my daughter's account, which is my old account, which I gave to her, I do not have Blackheart on my account. And I want Blackheart on my account. And so does my friend on his account. Alright, let's just get a few weapons here before we step out. And we're going to have to go to the mini Osh in the middle. That's where they sell all the farming type stuff. I see there was no chest under the stairs. However, the doghouse did have the chest I was looking for. She-Hulk. Alright. There is a garden gnome in between those 4 plants. Nothing in between these 4 plants. And there it is. Baby Groot. I am Groot. New back bling. And I'm wearing it right now. And my reward is an elimination. And they dropped some cool weapons for me too. I got the blue tactical SMG. Or is that a submachine gun? Isn't it the same thing? SMG, doesn't that stand for submachine gun? I gotta get my gun terminology down. Like a million years ago, I used to go to the rifle range a lot. In the Boy Scouts of America. Oh, I love this trap. What are those little Bunsen burners? Check out my back bling. I got Baby Groot on the back of She-Hulk. She's just hulking and skulking. Baby Groot looks even smaller on the back of She-Hulk. Put Baby Groot on the back of Chuggus, and he'll look really small. Wonder if the Incredible Hulk is going to end up in the item shop. That'll be fun. If the Hulk is in the item shop, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to do a character narration. It'll be really funny. Hulk, shoot! You can imagine what it's going to be like. seems like Jennifer Walters, when she turns into the She-Hulk, she's still very intelligent. It doesn't talk like a Neanderthal. And all of a sudden, the tilted taxis again. Bam! Crunched. I like this gas station over here. I could hang out the entire game here. However, I am looking for a green XP coin. I'm also in the process of collecting XP coins from week 2. So you guys will see where the green one is over here once I get over there. A lot of tiny islands over here. It's like the South Pacific. There's like 4,000 tiny islands in the South Pacific. Saw a couple specials on that. I highly recommend documentaries on islands. They're very interesting. I gotta tell you, after this match, I went back and played a couple tilted taxi matches. It's no longer duos, it's now squads of 3 people. I played 2 games, got 2 victory royales. I probably won't bore you guys by uploading those. It seems way too easy to get a victory royale in tilted taxis. Now, actual solos, the victory royale is still eluding me this season. I won't spoil the end of this game, so I won't mention if I get one or not. We'll just say I build a really cool fort in Doom's domain near the vault. There it is, the XP coin. You guys can admire it while I am drinking this shield. It's so exciting I could hardly contain myself, get it? Because these are ocean freight containers. I used to work in the ocean freight insurance department. That was an interesting job. We used to sell ocean freight containers, and people would put mixed things in there. My favorite one, and I've mentioned this before, somebody had the crazy idea of shipping stuffed animals and motor oil in the same container. Is that a stupid idea, or is that a stupid idea? Exactly what you thought would happen happened. The motor oil got all over the plushies. And part of my job was to go to the warehouse and confirm that there was motor oil on the plushies. What a funny job that was. I've had a lot of interesting jobs. One of my most interesting jobs, I was the personal driver for Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. And let me tell you, he is an awesome guy to work for. I absolutely love him. Alright, let's jump in this ride here. I was actually more a Public Image Limited fan of Sex Pistols. Not really much of a punk rock. Alright, let's jump here, get some gas. I'll tell you, She-Hulk is very excited about the red whiplash. Jennifer Walters actually texted me earlier. She said, you know what? I'm going to go down to the dealership and pick me up a whiplash. To the salesman. And until they give you that, walk. That's how I bought my car. Dude had to check with his manager like 15 times. I said, you know what? I want what I wrote on the paper. Nothing else. And I got the deal I was looking for. And that's the dealio with that storyo. Red steel bridge. Goes with the car.
Pump it up and keep the
I always like
party
to stop
going.
here,
Party
see if the
Royale
chest is there.
Radio.
The back of that big rig flatbed. Let's continue on our merry way. Look at how beautiful that car is. That is candy apple red, isn't it? Going back here. I want to see if there are still robots at this coin jet. Because I do need to search a chest for that challenge. Finding a chest that has not been opened, that is a challenge. Nah, that thing's been seriously looted. It's been so looted they built a fort around it. We'll move on. Let's go to Doom's Domain. So what would Doom's Domain be? Would it be www.drdoom.com? Or would it be .net or .org? Or maybe it would be .co.lv for Latveria? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. So I apologize that this is not more interesting. I'm just kind of driving around the map now. Although I did show you where Baby Groot is located, so I hope that helps you guys. This season I've been trying to give you more informative stuff. Seems a little redundant though, because there's a lot of good YouTubers out there that are doing cancer videos. Someone's shooting me with the Doom thing. You can see the green energy. It's arcane. That's alright, She-Hulk likes green. She's really good friends with Kermit the Frog. You know what? It's not easy being green. Sometimes She-Hulk and Kermit the Frog, they drink Lipton tea together and just talk about stuff. I love the Kermit meme. It could be Kermit drinking the tea with no words, and I find that funny. Because you know he wants to say something about something. I like me a good meme. I remember there was a time before memes. Memes had not yet been invented. I wonder who invented the meme. I'd like to say thank you to that person. But who I'd really like to say thank you to is the gentleman who invented air conditioning. Especially when it's 104 degrees outside in the Valley of California. Which reminds me, Cobra Kai has moved from YouTube Red over to Netflix. And I still have Netflix. I was going to get rid of it because it works like half the time. I was only keeping it to finish up Sugar Rush. That's a great show, by the way. Sugar Rush and Zumbo's Just Desserts. Watch those shows, thank me later. Cake Wars, too. I like bacon. Bacon's fun. I used to bake cookies all the time. But anyways, Cobra Kai is on Netflix, and I have a date with watching it. I remember the Karate Kid from back in the 80s. I think I was taking Taekwondo at the time. So we're making fun of it because they were doing karate. It's the same thing, pretty much. It's all kicks. I remember a martial arts tournament I was at, and I was in the dressing room getting ready to go out. We were just doing point sparring, nothing big. We were young too. And this one dude was dressed up like Bruce Lee from Game of Death. I think that was the movie where he had the yellow and black outfit. And we were just laughing. We're like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you dressed up like Bruce Lee? And that's all I remember is that. Just upgraded our weapon. So I do apologize, this match is a little bit on the boring side. I hope you're not snoring. I'm just kind of chilling out here. This is the old Shadow Safe House. I think that's what it was. This was back in Season 2. Do you guys remember that? And there was a bunch of Shadow henchmen just lurking about. Now there's 2 Dr. Doom henchmen. So it's good to see henchmen back in this area here. What is this, like an underground choppa carrier or something? Anyways, I've decided to make this home for the rest of the match. Just getting more harvesting materials here. I want to start building a fort down here. There's only 5 players left. I'm just hulking around down here. See, there's a pickup truck. Was that there originally, or did someone bring it down here? I know I've driven a couple of vehicles down here. Good times. Look at that. The walls were painted green, just like She-Hulk. She must be good with flowers. Why do you ask? Because she has a green thumb. Sorry, I'm just trying to entertain you while this match plays out. Because we know the match itself is not entertaining. We're just kind of screwing around. Let's do something interesting here. Just can't break that. The control panel. The CPU. Pickup. Yeah, let's repark this. This is what I would do if I was a valet. And this is why I'm not a valet. Yeah, let me just put you up here on the ramp. Now what I should have done is I should have built a ramp all the way up to the ground level. And then when it's just 2 players left, I should have taken the pickup and drove it upstairs and tried to run over the other player. Some of my best ideas are in retrospect. During gameplay, my mind is a blank. You know, I could just build a wall there and just hide the rest of the game. That'd be kind of fun. But I don't feel like camping. I didn't bring a tent. There was a lot at stake there with that joke. Get it? Alright, let's build some more ramps. Still 2 other players left. They must be fighting each other while I'm just down here messing around. This is no longer Doom's domain. It's She-Hulk's domain. Shehulk.com. Alright, if you guys have fallen asleep by now, wake up. I'm Jennifer Walters. No, I'm the She-Hulk. Watch me lift these barbells. Been a long time since I've owned my own weights. When I was in high school, I had my own weight set. Boy, was that a lot of fun. Just work out all hours of the day and night. I apologize, this dialogue is getting weighted down. I'm just non-stop with the puns. So this storm is stopping in the perfect spot. Look at that. I could still use these stairs. I'm still working on my fort. I feel like a Lego builder. That reminds me, I used to have an erector set when I was a kid. Boy, was that fun. Had a little motor, a million screws, all these little metal pieces. Oh, there's the last player. Oh, I wasn't quite ready to engage them yet. I just looked up over my ramp and they were there. It looks like the storm's coming in too. Alright, it's about to go down, my friend. I'm a little bit unprepared for this, I think. Oh, and here they are in my face. I'm sorry, that happened way too quick for me. Anonymous298, the match is yours. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed at least the first half of that match. I'm sorry that the second half was so plotting. I promise more interesting matches to come. I'm gonna get that victory royale yet. Thanks for watching, please subscribe to my channel, and have a great Fortnite.